Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Tarek Skubal.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to go here. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. And that misses. And that's how Game 4 gets underway. The 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Throw on to Torkelson. Just got him on that one. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Julio Rodriguez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 2 outs, base is empty. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. To the right side, Keith. The throw to first, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. The Tigers coming up, no score. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back here in Detroit and on the hill, Luis Castillo. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
No, that's high.
And now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now, Kerry Carpenter. There's a strike. One out, base is empty. That's outside. And 1-1. Fought off foul. That missed inside, and that's ball 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Here's Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Right down to shoot. That is strike 2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
And the next pitch is way outside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side into first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Game 4 of the division series. Now it's going to be Jorge Polanco. Polanco goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Skubal back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Hauls it in for the out.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. That one ripped. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6th, first baseman Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Colt Keith.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And the first offering is not close. And another ball. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Catcher,
exactly.
Dylan Dingler.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That clips a corner.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next pitch misses way outside. And that's in the dirt. Second inning here, no score. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Zach McKinstry in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And there's a foul ball. And LaPiedra picks up the K. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And Robles spoils it. He stays alive.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
J.P. Crawford in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Missed with a changeup, and now 2-0. Just missed. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder,
Back to the top of the Seattle order.
Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena, the next to hit. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And now 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fly ball down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Javier Baez. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one missed.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses. And a full count now.
2 strike.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He played off some really close pitches, and somehow though, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Parker Meadows up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Baez aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off. down and in, moved his feet. Nobody out, runner at first. That one outside. 3 balls and a strike.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Now fly ball to right center. Rodriguez sizes this one up. Balls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Castillo will look to first.
He's safe.
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Count full.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man at first, one away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
2 on, 1 out. Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. Struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to him.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in Game 4 of this ALDS. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In the air, left field. Rosarena after it. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair, still no score. As we go to the top of the 4th, now it's the Mariners DH, Cal Raleigh. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Now batting, center fielder.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, Second baseman, Jorge
Dominant performance
Polanco.
for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 so far. Line to left. Green hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Seattle, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Here's some real power at the plate. Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1. And a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the 4th.
Leading
Now
off
here's the
for the
Tigers
Tigers,
cleanup hitter,
third
Spencer
baseman,
Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Good eye in that spot. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Keith batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
Just a
catcher,
really nice approach to
Dylan
shoot that line drive to the
Dingler.
opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
1 gone, runner at first. Digging in, Dylan Dingler. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Fouled off down the right side. And a base hit right there. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Runners at 1st and 2nd. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. And there's the ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just misses there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Javier Baez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff.
Now
Just
batting,
1 out away from
shortstop,
getting out of a huge jam.
Baez.
So here's Baez now. Walked his first time. Almost got him. Keith on second. Dingler at first. 2 out of the inning. Hard hit right side. Naylor takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're headed to the 5th. No score. Game 4 of the division series.
First baseman,
Leading off, Josh Naylor. Skubal back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. Torkelson. He steps on the bag. 1 away here in the 5th. Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time. Garver, 34-year-old vet, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Way out front for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. Right through there. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here's Victor Robles. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of this ALDS. That one way outside, and the count now 2-0. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Crawford in the box now. No balls and a strike. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. Now snap throw to first. Robles dives back in. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Robles runs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. The throw comes in too late, and he reaches safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now here is Randy Arozarena. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two aboard, 2 outs. Ball 1 there.
That's a really good take.
Connect on the curveball, struck him out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Back here in Detroit, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Parker Meadows. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And ball 1.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
That just misses. And that's ball 2. Taps softly to the right side. Naylor. Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So digging in, Riley Green. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is outside. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Outside, ball 1. Meadows at second. Carpenter on at first with 2 down. Right through there for a strike. There's a strike at the knees. 1 and 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
2 on, 2 outs. Slider misses outside. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Meadows headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New
Seattle.
pitcher for the Mariners, Caleb
Number
Ferguson.
43.
And they felt it was time to bring on a
Ferguson.
left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
First and second, 2 outs. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. That one missing inside.
1-0.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it falls. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So 2 on with 2 away. And next up for the Tigers, Dylan Dingler. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one cutting but missing down low. Swing and a pop-up. Crawford on the move. Nabs it. And that is the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're through 5. It's the Tigers 2 and the Mariners nothing. Top 6.
Leading off
And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Now one miss.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
1 up, 1 down.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. In there at the knees. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
The Tigers holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman Jorge Polanco.
And now here is Jorge Polanco. And that misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Goes down looking. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Tigers 2 and the Mariners nothing. Back at Comerica Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. And takes low for ball 1. To the right side, Polanco sends it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, shortstop Javier Baez.
Here's Baez. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that is out of play. Going 2 now. On the ground out to short. Crawford whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows now at the plate, 1 for 2. Right side. Robles pulls it down, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Pitch is in there, and that's strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that one is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Rafael Montero getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Canely getting cranked up as well. Up the middle. And that squirts through. And a good start to the inning. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And there's the strike. With the tying run at the plate late here in game 4. That's in there. That's strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The tying run at the plate. Ground ball left side could be 2. Here's Keith for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Tigers 2 and the Mariners nothing.
Now pitching for Seattle.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Luke Jackson.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Leading off for the Tigers, designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Fastball for a strike. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
On the ground, right side, Polanco whips it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
And here is Kerry Carpenter, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty.
Green.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right side, hard hit. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Rafael Montero.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off
and now the right fielder, Victor Robles. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Tigers bullpen with some action. Will Vest, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And down on strikes he goes. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Looking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Crawford, the next to hit, takes outside. Montero, in his 9th season, he features a splitter, a 4-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. 1 down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Meadows on his way over. Makes the catch for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. With the tying run at the plate here in Game 4 of this ALDS. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Montero fires. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece and stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
2 outs, bases full. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
So the tying run at second. Fought off foul. Hard on the ground to first. Torkelson takes it to the bag. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And the Mariners strand the bases loaded. They trail it here 2-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll
83.
into the bottom of the 8th. Edward Bizardo. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So here's the cleanup
Leading
hitter,
off for the
Spencer
Tigers,
Torkelson.
First baseman Spencer Torkelson.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
So Torque takes the whip.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Colt Keith getting ready to hit. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one not close. 1-2 to count. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Brash getting loose out there. Out towards left center. Rodriguez sizing this one up. 2 down.
Now batting catcher Dylan Dingler.
Now here's the Detroit catcher Dylan Dingler. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that's outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Robles makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they're on top 2-0.
Now pitching
Welcome
for
back,
the Tigers.
and here comes the closer, Will
number
Vest.
19.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less.
Third baseman,
Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Eugenio Suarez digs in now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
One strike.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that skips into dirt. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Outside, and that is ball four. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Josh Naylor, the next to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one upstairs, ball one. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Tying run at the plate.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
It's in and out of his glove. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn two, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Making a move at first. Pinch running here, Luke Raley.
Number 20, Luke Raley.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Mitch Garver. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off. Strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, throwing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Now a move being made at second base. On the pinch run for Seattle, Harry Ford. He's 2 outs away. Victor Robles will hit next. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1. swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Up the middle. He flips it to second in time. And that is going to do it as the Tigers are through to the American League Championship Series.